Heating costs have been going up this winter. That's why I've got the Cold Killer heater. It instantly heats up spaces within seconds. Traditional central heating can take hours before it warms the entire home, but the portable Cold Killer works in even the coldest corners of my home. It's my very own furnace at my fingertips. I can move it virtually anywhere I want, my desktop, countertop, patio, or any other flat surface that needs heat. Plus, there's an adjustable setting so I can control exactly how much heat I want. Order the Cold Killer today and take advantage of up to 50% off. For more information, click on www.thecoldkiller.com in the description box below. Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the fate of the Republican Party. One thing the Republican Party could learn from the Democrats is party discipline. When the impeachment vote came up in the House, there were no committee meetings to vet the evidence. There was really no evidence. Speaker Nancy Pelosi wanted to impeach Trump, and every Democrat in the House voted for it because she said they had to. Not all Democrats are stupid, and not all are crazy like Pelosi. Many House Democrats knew what they were doing was political theater and that there was no chance of removing Trump from office, which is the sole purpose of impeachment, but no one had the clout to stop Pelosi and no one had the courage to stand up to her. They all knew that they would be sacrificing their political career if they tried to bring reason and rational thought into the process. If they stood up to Pelosi, not in favor of Trump, but in favor of behaving in a manner befitting the House of Representatives, the punishment would be swift and severe. Republicans have a member of the leadership team, Representative Lynn Cheney, who voted against her party and her president and with the Democrats and Pelosi. Cheney chose Pelosi over the Republican Party and the Republican president. This was not Cheney voting her conscience. Cheney is an attorney. She knows that this impeachment is only about embarrassing Trump. He can't be removed from office, which is the purpose of impeachment. There was never any chance that the Democrats would put together 67 votes in the Senate to remove Trump from office, not only because he didn't commit any high crime or misdemeanor, but far more importantly, he is not in office. The impeachment in the House was a travesty of the entire process. In the history of this nation, we have had some pretty bad presidents, but only 3 have ever been impeached, and none have been removed from office. The first impeachment of Trump was one of pure frustration. The Democrats were convinced that the Mueller investigation would turn up something, at least some little bit of information that the Democrats, with the help of the mainstream media, could blow all out of proportion. But the Mueller report didn't even produce that. It gave the Trump campaign a clean bill of health as far as foreign influence was concerned. The Democrats went ahead with an impeachment because they had been planning it for over 2 years. This impeachment was a kangaroo court. The House impeached the President of the United States after 4 hours of debate with no evidence of wrongdoing on Trump's part. Cheney didn't vote to impeach Trump out of any sense of morality because she thought it was the right thing to do. She voted to impeach Trump because she wanted to stick her finger in his eye. It was vengeance pure and simple. If the Republicans in the House had a backbone that was firmer than a wet noodle, she would have been stripped of her leadership position. They should advise her to go ahead and join the Democratic Party because they don't want her in the Republican Party. They should have cut her staff, taken away her parking place, and done anything else in their power to punish her and make sure that she knew in 2022 she would be facing a primary opponent with millions of dollars in the bank. Instead, the Republicans voted to support her. The Trump issue is not going to go away, and the Republican Party gets weaker by the day. If Republicans really want to take over the House in 2022, they have to give people a reason to vote Republican. If the Republican Party can't stand up for the right of its own president to give a political speech to his supporters, in other words, free speech, is there any chance they're going to stand up for freedom of the press, or the right to peaceably assemble, religious freedom, or the right to bear arms? It doesn't appear so. The Republicans in Congress want to be the Democrat light party, which will be a disaster for the American people because the Democrats have already proven they don't believe in supporting the First Amendment's rights of Americans and actively oppose the Second Amendment's rights. The Republican Party has proven to be a rudderless ship going wherever the waves toss it. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day. Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems. And STEM Enhance does that in a unique way by increasing blood levels of your own adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.